Broken promises. I had always thought that a relationship is a trust, and a wife is the biggest responsibility of a husband. There is no room for lies in a love relationship. But the poisonous truth is that sometimes the closest person is the one who commits the biggest betrayal. I got married to Zara 5 years ago. She was my dream, the girl for whom I sacrificed every desire of my youth. Her smile was the peace of my day. Her presence was my sleep at night. When she spoke, my heart wanted time to stop there. But not every story of happiness is always true. Slowly, Zara's smile began to change. She who used to talk to me for hours now would end the conversation after a few sentences. When I came home, she was either busy in the kitchen or texting someone on the phone. One day her phone was lying on the bed, and the screen lit up. A name kept coming up again and again. Adil. My heart stopped beating. Who was it? I looked, I removed it, but the name wouldn't leave my mind. I kept thinking all night that it might be a cousin, maybe an old friend. But once the seed of doubt is planted in my heart, it grows. The next night, when Zara was sleeping, I plucked up the courage and picked up her phone. I knew the password, because there were never any secrets between us. But that night, everything changed. As soon as the messages opened, darkness fell before my eyes. It's hard to spend even a moment without you. Last night's dream is still in front of my eyes. I wish we could be together openly. These were all Zara's messages, and the one in front was Adil. My breathing stopped. The walls of the room seemed to be collapsing on me. If I wanted to, I could have shaken Zara at that moment and asked, "What is all this?" But I remained silent. Silence is sometimes the most dangerous thing. I decided that I would know everything. I looked at her routine. She started to keep track of when she uses the phone, when she smiles, when she gets sad. And I realized that my suspicion was true. One day she said, "I'm going to my friend's house. I'll be back by evening." I shook my head, but inside I had decided that I would stay to know the truth today. I followed her silently. Her car stopped in front of a cafe. She went inside, and a person was sitting at the front table. The same Adil. There was that smile on Zara's face that used to be only for me. She sat down, and seeing the closeness between the two made my eyes water. But I didn't say anything. I just sat in the dark and watched it all. My love, my faith, everything was broken. From the dark corner of the cafe, I was watching my world shatter. Zara's laughter, Adil's eyes, the closeness between the two of them, all of this was nothing less than a dagger to me. If I had wanted to, I would have gone and ended it all right then and there. But no, I stopped myself. A cold fire was burning inside me. I knew that my love's funeral had now been raised, but this funeral was not to be buried quietly. I returned home. Zara returned late at night. Her face had the same tiredness, but at the same time there was a strange glow. I said nothing, just kept looking at her, and she was completely calm, as if nothing had happened. My silence became my weapon. From the next day, I started writing a diary. Every day, every moment, I started collecting evidence of Zara's infidelity. I noted messages from her phone, collected call records, and even saved her wallet slips after she left. For 3 months, I said nothing. For 3 months, she thought I was the same old husband who believed everything she said. But inside, I was waiting like a hunter. One day, I said to her, "Zara, I think we should go somewhere together. It's been a long time. We haven't given each other time." She was shocked, as if she couldn't believe it. Then she said, with a fake smile, "Yes, why not?" We were dead. It was snowing. People were happy. There was peace in the air, but a storm was raging inside me. I did everything to her that I used to do in the days of love. Take her pictures, make her laugh, but Adil's face was behind my eyes every moment. At night, when she fell asleep in the hotel, I picked up her phone. There was a new message. "I wish you were here with me. walking hand in hand in the snow. This life seems incomplete without you." And Zara had replied, "See you soon. This is all temporary. You are my real world." My breath stopped. I put the phone back. At that moment, I was sure that my love was dead. Twist. After coming back, I started my game. I didn't tell Zara anything, but I started to know about Adel, his number, his house, his job, everything. And one day, I contacted Adel under the pretext of friendship, under a fake name on social media. In a few days, we became good friends. He didn't even realize that he was talking to his beloved's husband. I started to get the secrets of his life out of him, and soon I knew everything I needed to know. Zara had no idea that I had discovered her truth. She was still deceiving me. But I was going to turn the tables now. A decision. One evening, I said to Zara, "Tomorrow we will go to a dinner. I have arranged everything." She was happy. Perhaps she felt that my heart still beat for her. The next day, we were sitting in a beautiful restaurant. Zara was happy, she was talking, and I was watching her silently. Then I gently placed a file in front of her. "What is this?" she asked in surprise. "This is your truth, Zara." She opened the file. Inside were her messages, photos, call records, everything. Every lie, every promise, every betrayal were captured on paper. Zara's face went pale. She started trembling. "All this, when did you—" I said, looking into his eyes, "Since the day you told your first lie." In the restaurant light, his face held all the fear I wanted to see. But that was just the beginning. In the restaurant, it was as if all the blood had dried on Zara's face. There was fear in her eyes, her lips were trembling. She wanted to say something, but the words were lost. "When did you put all this together?" she barely managed to say. I replied with a cold smile. "The day you first said you were tired." Since that day, Zara, I knew that this tiredness was not of love, but of deception. She started to mumble in front of me. "No, it's not what you're thinking. I was just confused, Adel. He's just a friend." I cut her off. "Friends? Are there friends whose dreams can be fulfilled? Who can't be loved without them? Who can be told that they are the real world?" There was both shame and fear on her face, but I didn't forgive her at that moment. I just got up and said, "Zara, the game is not over yet. It's just beginning." Silent revenge. After returning home, I did not speak to her. Days passed, but I never quarreled. I never made a noise. I behaved like a normal husband. This was the biggest punishment for her. Zara's sleep had been disturbed. She knew that I knew everything, but still I was silent. She was always afraid, as if waiting for a storm. But my plan was much bigger. I took out more secrets from Adel under the guise of friendship. I learned that he was promising Zara marriage. He used to tell her that everything will change soon. And these sentences were enough for me to prove Zara's sin. Another twist. One day I said to Zara, "Tomorrow we will have some special guests." She was surprised, frightened. "Who?" I just said, "You will find out tomorrow." The next day I decorated the drawing room. In the evening there was a knock on the door. Zara opened the door, and standing in front was Adel. Zara's complexion turned yellow. Her eyes were wide open. This here?" I smiled and said, "Yes, why? Your friend doesn't have the right to come home?" Zara's lips were trembling. She couldn't say anything. Adel looked confused. Maybe he thought it was all a coincidence. I made them both sit on the sofa. Then I placed the same file in front of them. "All this, there's nothing to hide now. You two are free. But remember, every freedom has a price." Adel started making excuses. "It's all a misunderstanding. Zara and I just—" I cut him off. "That's it? A misunderstanding? Your 2 messages, promises, meetings were all dreams? Zara started crying. Forgive me, I was weak. I felt like you weren't giving me time. Seeing her tears, my heart softened for a moment, but the next moment I remembered how she had broken my heart. Actually, I looked at both of them and said, Zara, you thought I would never know. Adele, you thought you could steal someone's wife. But you both forgot that cheaters are always cheated themselves. Adele started to get up and worry, but I raised my hand and stopped him. No, don't go yet. The real game is yet to come. I took out an envelope and placed it in front of them both. Inside was the contract that Zara had already signed because of my cleverness. She was surprised. What is this? I said in a cold voice, This is the divorce paper. You signed a document with me a week ago, remember? I said it was for the bank. Actually, it is the same. You are dead to me now, Zara. Her tears stopped. She looked at me with blank eyes. Adele was also confused. What have you done? I looked at her and said, I have taken off my burden. Now you two are free for each other. But remember, a relationship based on deceit can never bring happiness. The end of silence. Zara was lying there on the chair. Her tears were flowing, but I did not look back. I opened the door and went out. A cold wind was blowing outside. I looked at the sky and thought, love has been buried. Now peace may come. But somewhere in my heart, a cold voice rang out. Where is peace after love?